It's Hawaii's #1 for hip-hop, 93.9 The Beat. What up? It's Romeo Valentine, and right now in the Hawaiian Financial Music Hall, the iHeartRadio Music Hall, we have a special guest in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, Goapele, welcome to Hawaii.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Excited that you're here. You have a huge show tonight at the Blue Note, one of my favorite places to be. You know, tell us, you got two shows, 6:30 and 9 o'clock.
Yep. I'm excited. I haven't been out here to perform and do a live show in a long time, but honestly, Hawaii is like one of my favorite places to be, so I'm excited to be back.
Actually, quoting your Instagram, I wrote it down. Your Instagram, you said, performing in one of my favorite places on earth. Hashtag Hawaii.
This is like inside the actor's studio. I love it. You've been doing your research.
Yeah.
It's just one of the most beautiful places. I mean, I'm from the Bay, but this water is clear. It's warm. You don't have to put on, a puff coat to go to the beach.
You gotta put puff coats on to go to the beach in the Bay?
In San Francisco. And now I'm in LA. It's a little warmer, but just the vibes too out here. Yeah. I've been looking forward to coming back.
Everybody throws a shock out the window when you let them through on driving. Everybody's nice, basically. Yeah, everybody's nice. And when you're in the mainland, they're gonna jump out of the car and smash your window. And I'm just joking. But yeah, the Hawaii vibe definitely. I mean, so what have you experienced so far? I mean, what is your favorite scenery? Did you get a chance to explore? I mean, yeah. I mean, I've only been here. I've been here a few times, but this trip, it's been less than 24 hours. But I came with my daughter. We've already been swimming. We've already been in the ocean. We already had some poke. We already what'd you order from the poke spot? I got some ahi tuna. I got some spicy tuna. Spicy ahi. I got some spicy shrimp. Oh, where'd you go? I got some garlic shrimp. I went to Poke Bar, but I really want to go to Safeway. Safeway? No, you got to go to Foodland. Foodland. Foodland's one is the one. Yeah. Foodland's one is the one for sure. Yeah. For poke. Yeah, because I just want to try all the different ones. It's been a few years, so I've been thinking about all my different marinated. Yeah, go to Foodland. They have a lot. Actually, across the street from here, there's a spot called Nico's. Okay. And they supposedly have the freshest fish. Okay. Right across the street from here. That's what's up. Yeah, check Nico's out, check Foodland, and just tell them, can I try that? Can I try that? Yeah. Can I try it? Just go down the line. That's what I need. I'm just food tour and beautiful places and good vibes. That's kind of all I need to be happy. Yeah, and your show Blue Note tonight. I mean, what can we expect? What can we expect from your green room? I mean, what's in your green room? I mean, I've seen some crazy things before in green rooms. Yeah. What's on Goapele's green room? No, I don't have anything crazy. It's no blue Skittles. No spicy poke. It'll be like some scented candles. It's nothing wild. It's nothing wild. Okay. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm out here with DJ D Sharp and with Mike Alberg. And, when we get to do spots like the Blue Note, it's really intimate. So we get to do some of the more, quiet, broken down songs, but also, give some party vibes. Yeah. We want it to be dynamic and, for folks to sing along and have fun. And I also am going to do some new music. Yeah. I just put out a new song and I'm getting ready to put out a new album. So kind of introduce people to some of that. Tell us about the new song. What is it called and where can we find it? It's out right now? It's out right now. The new song is called Time Heals, and I wrote it over the pandemic, and it's just kind of trusting the process of time and knowing that everything comes together and makes sense after a while, even if it doesn't in the moment. And I don't know, just the trusting the healing process. And it's just been such a wild time, of perspective but I feel like things are in a good place now. Yeah, I was just thinking about that too. I was like, holy smokes, we're out and about. I was just thinking about this the other day. I'm like, wow. It's been a while. Everything's it's been a while. Yeah. But it's like starting to come back together. Like, it's like, I'm kind of forgetting that we had a pandemic. Like, it's starting to not like. It's starting to feel normal to be around people. It definitely feels good. I missed that so much over the pandemic. I mean, I know everybody's
life was different, but I feel like especially as a performing artist, we're so used to being around people and feeding off the energy of the audience. And it's like, you know, I was performing in my living room to a camera, you know what I mean? And that's so different. And it's so nice to just be in the room and share energy with people and get to turn up.
So tell me, what is one of the most memorable fan interactions that you've had?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because I'm sure everybody comes like, hey, Goapele, what's up?
I don't know. I think that sometimes it just catches me off guard, you know, when I'm just kind of living my regular life and, you know, maybe someone comes up to me and like mentions a album cut and somehow how it related to their life, and that just means so much to me, you know. But it's really fun when the room, you know, when I'm performing and the energy in the room is just electric and we're just having a good time, and I could be in the audience or we're on stage, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's that Bay Area in you, right?
Yeah.
You go into energy. That's what comes out of the bass. So, Who's your favorite Bay Area artist? Old and new.
Oh, God.
I know you're going to break some hearts. They're going to be like, what, sis? Come on.
Oh, no. That's a hard pressure question. One of my favorite Bay Area artists would be Raphael Sadiq. From Tony. I feel like their music is just so timeless, and just like what Tony and Raphael Sadiq brought to the genre, just, you know, soul, R&B, and just, I don't know. I think it's just really impactful.
Yeah.
I feel like hip hop music has been so instrumental in the Bay Area too. You know, from
for sure.
Hieroglyphics, Too Short, E40 has just been so influential, and we don't always get the credit, but I feel like the sound has kind of impacted
everybody,
hip hop worldwide. Wouldn't you say?
I do. No, I agree. I agree 100%. I mean, I'm very tapped in with a lot of the music in the Bay, and it's, you know, the sounds come from here and then go out there, you know?
And I also feel like we have some of the best DJs.
Shout out to D Sharp.
Period. Shout out to D Sharp.
Shout out to D Sharp. Yep.
But even starting, you know, Local 1200, My Motion, Vaughn, Triple Threat, like there's just, when it comes to like rocking a party and giving the vibe and tricks, like I feel like it's a art to it that not everybody gets, and then people come to the Bay Area and they're like, ooh, like this party just feels different. So that's what we're trying to bring, a little of that.
Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. So I know you had a song early in your career called Closer, right? Okay. Yes. And I was like, Drake sampled this record. I mean, does anybody ever talk about that? Like Drake, this was mixtape Drake. Back in the day.
I know.
Mixtape Drake.
I kind of love that. And I mean, I wish he hit me up to work on something original, but I kind of love, you know, especially coming from, you know, my brother used to DJ dance hall and stuff, and it was all about dub plates. And even how I started, I would sing over dance hall and hip hop instrumentals and stuff like that. So to me, it's like the ultimate flattery when people are, you know, rapping and singing over your music. You know what I mean?
So did you have no idea that was that?
No, not at all.
When did you find out?
Just through friends.
Oh, really?
Being like, oh, I heard the Drake remix. You know what I mean?
But Drake was kind of like not really like, he wasn't up there at the time. Well, he was.
No, not at all.
Underground up there.
I don't know how. The first song I heard from him was Best I Ever Had.
Oh yeah.
But it was probably right around then.
Yeah.
That he did the Closer remix, and it's like, you know, YG did one.
Which
Chris
one did YG
Brown
do?
He did one and called it Goapele, but I'm not even singing. He's just rapping over the instrumental.
Oh shoot, that's it.
Yeah. And I heard dope. Kendrick Lamar did one, but I never heard it. There's been a lot of people over the years that just kind of take the
Make
song
money off
as
of
a
you.
bit. I don't know. And Her did a remix.
Oh, shoot.
And I loved that because it was like an official one. I think it was called Closer to Me.
Wow.
And we actually got to perform it live at her Lights On festival. She's a bomb artist. And she's from the Bay.
Yeah,
so that's another
she is.
one.
Yeah,
That's
and she's
another
part
one.
Filipino.
Yes, yes.
Which a lot of people
Making
in
us
Hawaii
all
love.
proud.
Yeah, exactly. Are you part Filipino?
No.
Oh,
no. I'll take the Bay part.
Yeah.
You could take the Filipino part.
Yeah. That's dope. Wow. So it seems like, a lot of artists are influenced by you. And do you notice that, or you just like go about your day and song's up, here we go?
No, I don't. I like to hear that though. I appreciate that. I don't know. I think that's kind of hard for me to have a perspective on.
Yeah, very humble. That's how. So I seen that. Are you friends with Dave Chappelle? I just have to ask because Dave Chappelle is one of my favorite comedians. And this is a personal question.
Too.
How is Dave? What is Dave like?
You know what? He's a friend of mine, and he's a great person, and he's just like, he makes everyone feel welcome. He has a good heart. He hosts parties and get-togethers like no other. You know what I mean? And I feel like, and he loves music. Authentically. I think, coming from, his dad was a blues artist. I wasn't familiar with him, but early on when I knew him, he was hosting a festival that I think his dad used to host in Ohio, and Dave brought me and Erica and some other folks out to Ohio, and just like he's just deep rooted in music, and and he's just he's funny as hell, but he's a good person.
Wow.
And I think he also is so endeared to the Bay Area. And even when he wasn't performing other places, he would come to the Bay and do shows, and kind of like, it was kind of his basketball court there. And so we got to have him, I felt like, when other places, when he was kind of under the radar for that.
Oh, he
for
was
those
still
years.
performing in the Bay?
He was still performing in the Bay. That's one of the special things about the Bay, because it's like not a huge industry, but it's a vibe. You know what I mean? And such a loyal fan base. And so I think we became friends around that time, and we met through Prince used to host these amazing parties.
What?
And he even came out to my record release party in the Bay with Sheila E. Like in 2006 or something like that.
Prince was at
He's
the party.
one of those people too that he used to support so many artists.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes. Like on the under, he would just come to our shows, even like Liz write different singer-songwriters. Wow. But he brought so many artists and creatives together, and I feel like Dave has kind of taken that on, and through the pandemic, he was doing these huge concert series festivals in Ohio, and
jazz festivals, right?
Yeah, and bringing all these comedians and musicians out there when folks couldn't perform anywhere, to a live audience. So yeah, he holds a special place.
How is it like being on a stage with that kind of setting? I mean, it's a different vibe with the comedians and the musicians and seeing everybody in one place. Yeah,
I think that it's fun. It's more, I don't know, jam session kind of vibe.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we do that kind of stuff out here with a lot of local artists.
Yeah.
They come together. Hey, Dada's in the crowd. Jump on the stage.
Just free flowing.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool that you guys do that too out there.
Yeah.
And you guys are on a very high scale of artistry. With us in Hawaii, it's like we're here, but we're branching out. We have a music called island music. Have you ever tapped into any of the island music or the local artists?
Yes. I cannot name drop. I'm sorry.
You know any songs?
No.
No, but if you hear it, you're like, okay.
But I like it. Yeah, I like it. And I feel like I like that you could just hear music in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like live music is so embedded in the culture out here. And I mean, even just like when you're eating, it seems like there's always live music. And I'm like, everybody's just talking over these beautiful voices and falsettos.
Yeah, that's the gig life. We call it the gig life, where the guy is these amazing vocalists, and they got the ukuleles, and and they're just in a Dukes or in a Monkey Pods, or in Kolina or anywhere in Waikiki, and
but they probably win the voice, right? But it's like they're just chilling under the radar.
There was one guy that was on The Voice named Joseph Soul. He got pretty far. I think he was on Team Kelly, and that's what he was doing. He was gigging. I mean, he's in the mainland now, but that's what he does. He gig. I did a lot of gigs with him as well. He's a good friend of mine. But Iam Tongi won the American Idol from Hawaii. I don't know if you followed that. Yeah. So, I mean, what are you looking forward to for the rest of your time here? I mean, I know you don't have much time in Hawaii, but you and the family, what are you guys looking forward to?
Honestly, just hitting all the beaches, eating some good food.
Yeah.
Watching the sunset. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Stuff
Wake up for the sunrise sometimes. Yeah. Just chill and reset and hang out. And there's a few family friends we have here. Just tap in and visit some folks.
Awesome. Well, we can't wait for your show tonight at the Blue Note.
Yes, at the Blue Note. I'm looking forward to that show. And also, for folks out there throughout the summer, I'm going to be performing and doing some new music off of this up-and-coming Colors album.
So we can hear it all first being at the show. So we get the first dibs. So bring your phones, record it, put it on there.
Yeah, you'll at least hear Time Heals from the new up and coming album tonight. Yeah.
And you're gonna be what cities are you gonna be hitting coming up?
I'm gonna be in Atlanta and New York and Philly, Seattle, Portland, and then Chicago.
Holy smokes. Dang, far from here.
I know.
Far from here. Well, we're glad we made it.
We had to start it off like this.
Yeah. So this is the start of it all. Start of the busy schedule, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for dropping in. We appreciate you. It was great meeting you.
Me.
Yeah, thanks. And ladies and gentlemen, one more time right here, 92.9 The Beat, iHeartRadio. We're going to see here at the Blue Note, 6:30, 9 o'clock, 6:30 and 9 o'clock, BlueNoteHawaii.com. Amazing venue. Goapele is going to be performing.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Goapele. Enjoy the rest of your time.